Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks sports scene, brought to you by Colton's Steakhouse, Thompson Sales, and Deadeye Gun and Pawn in Sparta. Here's your host, Scott Purrier.
Welcome into another edition of Around the Ozarks sports scene. I am Scott Purrier. As always, big thank you to you for tuning in this week as we talk with the newsmakers in sports around the Ozarks and beyond. And with high school football season starting this week, no better place to start than with Nixa senior quarterback Adam McKnight. Adam, good evening.
Good evening. Thanks for having me on here tonight.
You betcha. Catching you here 3 nights before the season opener. Carthage coming into Nixa on Friday night, and what a way to start with arguably the top returning Class 6 team, and I think the top returning Class 5 team going at it in the season opener. Is everybody pretty excited over at school this week?
Yeah, excited is definitely an understatement. We're pumped up for this week. I mean, the two, like you said, two top dogs in the top classes going at it first week football, high school football. So definitely a lot to look forward to. And I think it's going to be a fun, action-packed game with a lot of people there.
I don't know what is going on with the COC scheduling mechanism, what happens, but it seems like this is about the third or fourth straight year where Nix's first 3 or 4 games are the games that, it's Republic, Webb City, Carthage, those people, Joplin, right off the bat. And then it kind of hits a lull. And, I don't know if that's hurt Nix in the past or not, but it seems like you're front loaded. Then you've got a series of blowouts, and then it's district time with a couple more blowouts. I mean, would it be kind of nice to play some of these people later in the year maybe?
That would definitely be nice to kind of spread it out a little bit more. I wish that was the case. We definitely go through the gauntlet to start off the year. It's what we've done ever since I've been the quarterback. I mean, like you said, the last 2 years and even this year, those top 4 games are usually your best games, which is definitely it gets difficult sometimes when you're playoff season and you're having to flip the switch, obviously. But all we can do is get better day by day, and don't matter who we're playing, just keep growing.
Well, Coach Perry, the book writer would say, hey, at least we find out early on what we need to work on and stuff. But
exactly,
you do run into a stretch there then when it's been the case the last couple of years where you guys are playing, half a game or 2.5 quarters or something like that with a blowout. But it's a reloading season for Nixa. It's the first season post JC, Jackson Cantwell. You don't look out there and see 6'9", 325. It's your left tackle and protecting you. Has that felt different this year in practice? And have you looked around and gone, wait, where's Jackson?
It's definitely a little different feel, especially the way we do things and how we operate. But I've been really proud of the guys that have stepped up in their roles. I mean, obviously Jackson and some of those guys last year were super great, super awesome to have. But like I said, I'm proud of the guys that have stepped up and have been getting better each and every day, and I'm excited to see what they can do. Kind
of waiting their chance for this chance, right? I mean,
exactly.
How many new starters on the offensive line this year?
We'll have 3 new starters on the offensive line. Yep, we got 2 returners, Jameson Truitt and Jackson Stewart, and then the other 3 will be newer guys. But some of them, like Eli Dealey's had some experience at tight end. But he's our left tackle this year. He'll have a really good season. I'm excited to see what he can do. And the other 2, Ricky Cooper, Jeffrey Van Horn, and Aiden Davis is rotating in there a little bit too. So I'm excited to see what all those guys can do. They've been hungry and they've been working for this just as hard as anybody else.
Now, speaking of hungry, those guys do get hungry because they're large. Have you taken care of them yet with feeding them or had them over yet or anything?
Absolutely. We had the entire offensive line, JV, varsity over here at the house either last week or the week before. And we made a lot of burgers. Let's just say that. We kept them fed and had them swim a little bit, play a little pool volleyball. They had a great time.
Last year may have been the largest line in Ozarks history, per person average weight. Have you dropped off size-wise this year up there a little bit or not?
I mean, we're definitely a little bit smaller. I mean, like you said, last year was definitely everybody was huge through 1 through 5. I mean, we still got some pretty good weight and some athletes on the offensive line, so it's definitely a little bit of a different landscape, but I think it's going to be different in a good way as well. So I'm excited to see kind of how they take the challenge on and how they do.
Well, I think Ozarks fans and especially Nixa fans are excited to see if maybe things a little different in the offensive game plan this year, maybe letting Adam McKnight open it up a little bit, throw the ball a little bit more. You know, it hasn't been a necessity the past years because you've had, well, this program has gone through Ramon Green and Dylan Ribera and McCaster. There's always been a breakaway, workhorse, rugged back there. Who is that guy this year? And are things going to be a little different, you think, offensively for you guys to maybe open it up a little bit?
The guy this year will be Jax Adams. Josh Ford rotates in a little bit too, but Jax Adams, I think, will be the go-to. He's going to have a really good year. He's definitely a different back than what Nick's is probably used to. He's smaller, quick, can play out of empty, he can play kind of anywhere you need him to. He's a really good athlete. I don't want to say too much, but it's definitely going to be a little bit different for the Nixa Eagles. But I'm excited to see kind of how I handle it and how the offensive line handles it and how the receivers handle it. I'm excited just for the opportunities we're going to have this year.
And, of course, you know, when you started as a sophomore, now you're entering your third year as the starting quarterback, you had guys like Wyatt Benson and I think Rylan Michelle out there catching passes. And who are the guys this year that are coming back and maybe some of the new faces you'll target?
Obviously, you got Carter Mabe. He was our slot receiver last year. He's a really good athlete, really good route runner, and has a nose for football. So I'm excited. He's going to have a really good year. We have three other ones that get a lot of playing time. Austin White, he's a little taller guy. He can go up and get the ball when you need him to. You got Jameis Thornton. He reminds me a lot of Carter Mabe, actually, in the way they play football. And he's a really good ball tracker and has good hands. And then you have Braden Wynn, who's a really, really, really good route runner. And he has some size to him, too, which is nice.
You know, all these NIL suits and legal action taken by kids. Can you see if you can go get Cale Combs to maybe come back and play one more year at wide receiver and get a year left there? That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, you see those NFL guys going back to college sports for a year. I mean, it's crazy the world we live in right now, and that stuff is possible. So, I mean, you never know. We might be able to get Cale Combs to come back from Iowa and throw
it'd be a nice target for you to throw it up there and go get, right? Pretty much.
For sure.
Yeah. Talk about how things feel different for Adam McKnight this year. You know, as we mentioned, starting quarterback as a sophomore on a team that finished second in the state in Class 6. Junior year, starting quarterback on a team that finished second in the state in Class 6. You had a lot of older guys around you those first 2 years. What about now? Do you feel like this is kind of your team and your job to lead?
Yeah, I'm excited to just kind of get out there and just be Nix's quarterback. I mean, that's definitely an accomplishment to be a program like Nix's quarterback. I feel like I don't take that for granted ever. And I'm just excited to do one more year with the people I've grown up with. Obviously, these are my buddies I've gone to school with my whole life. Senior year, obviously expectations are always high because of the Nixa Eagles and what Coach Perry has done. So I'm ready to, not only me, but also our team, to live up to the expectations of this season.
How has your relationship developed with Coach Perry? I mean, you know, this is a team that every year that they score points quickly and in bunches, and it all starts with the trigger man. Do you guys feel like you're on the same page more than you ever have been this year after 3 years of doing this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, experience is key, and kind of just being around Coach Perry, he's definitely helped me become not only the football player I am, but the person I am outside of football. Me and him are really close, and I couldn't ask for a better head coach to lead our team out there every single Friday night.
Have you read the book yet or not?
I've read a couple chapters. I haven't read too much of the book, but I probably need to.
No, you've not read it cover to cover yet, because that's not going to go over well, I don't think, with you.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't see this quite yet, so I might need to get up on that before he sees this.
Well, I've read it, and it's good stuff. You know, we went on vacation. I downloaded it on a Kindle, and still taking away some things from that. My wife reminds me of several things in there that I need to practice as well. But
he's definitely a wise man for sure.
Yeah. When you look at the scenario around you, I mean, you've already made your verbal commitment to Missouri State. You're wearing a Bears shirt here in the interview and repping the program well there. What has that done in terms of taking any pressure off of you going into your senior season?
I mean, it's definitely nice having that decision made and not focusing on outside noise, outside stuff, just kind of focusing on what my job is and what how I'm going to perform on Friday night. And it definitely does take pressure off, which is fun. And it's a lot more relaxing. You get to play football now. It's not worried about where I'm going to college and all that stuff. You just get to go out there and have fun with your buddies.
Do you stay in contact with Coach Woods? I mean, do they reach out from time to time, or kind of once you verbally commit, even though you haven't signed yet, what is that communication like between the two of you?
Yeah, absolutely. They're really good at, even though I've committed, they still reach out all the time. Obviously, when they can, the windows they can. Sometimes they can't due to NCAA rules, but when they can, they're always reaching out. Coach Woods, Coach Kalla, Coach Foster, all of those guys. I mean, it really is a family over there. I can already feel it. Even the Missouri State players already are still reach out to me and talk to me. And I think a couple of the Missouri State guys might come to the Carthage game, some of the players. So they've been really good to me, and I'm really excited to get over there and work with them and for them. I'm really pumped up about it. Can't say it enough.
Well, and for those who aren't familiar, Coach Ryan Beard that was there was recruiting you and had you over on a visit during the season. And we are actually with you in the end zone at one of the games and the excitement that they built up. And then next thing you know, Coach Beard's taking a job at Coastal Carolina, and everybody's waiting to see who the next guy will be. Talk about what that period was like. Were you leaning toward Missouri State with Coach Beard at the time? And then did you kind of have to put things on pause till you saw who came in next?
Yeah, I mean, at that time, it was still kind of early in my recruitment, so I still had open windows, but I definitely did like the idea of Missouri State because it's home. You can play for your hometown and stuff. And Coach Beard, he was a good dude. He was super nice to me. He reached out. Coach Petrino also reached out quite a bit, but they were obviously great people, and I hope they do well at Coastal, obviously. And then obviously Coach Woods came in and they pushed really hard for me, and it just meant a lot. I knew where home was immediately after that.
And I know at one time you were actually considering maybe playing baseball too. Is that still a possibility? Where are you on that?
I definitely say my main goal is going to be football. I want to be as best as I can in football. I haven't made any final decisions, but I'm definitely leaning towards just being the best football player I can for sure. I'm going to Missouri State for football. And
I would imagine it's hard for a quarterback to do both because they kind of want you there in spring drills and learning the offense and getting reps and all that too. I would think that would be pretty difficult there as well. Yeah. So how big are we now? What do we weigh in and how tall?
I think about 6'3", 6'3.5", and I'm weighing between 210 and 215. So trying to get that up a little bit before I get to college, but I'm happy with where I'm at for high school season for sure.
So how do you shrink an inch and a half from basketball season to football?
Oh,
is that a basketball thing?
Yeah, you know how that goes. Some of those guys are 6'6", and you get there and I'm the same height as them, so it doesn't make much sense sometimes. So, basketball is a different world when it comes to height. Everybody gets a couple inches.
And of course, I think what will your signing day would the Bears be in November? Is that right? Mid-November?
Yeah, I believe it'll be that early signing day for sure, I think.
You still coming back to play a fourth-year basketball for Brock Blansett as far as things go now?
Yeah, I've talked with Missouri State coaches, and they're fully supportive of me finishing out my senior year. So I'm gonna do that, finish out my Nixa basketball career, Nixa baseball career, and just obviously enjoy my senior year and try and get over there to Missouri since we live so close to get over to Missouri State and start learning their offense, obviously. So. Definitely going to be a little bit busy coming up this spring.
We've talked a lot on our radio show, and of course, one of our regular guests is Chris Parker, the Ozone, who just knows everybody and anything about high school sports in our area, and it just blows our mind. I think, and I've said this on record, that you're the best quarterback prospect we've had come through in at least 30 years with the size, the arm strength, the ability to throw the deep ball. Parker agrees, Ned and Art, we talk about it. We agree. Does it puzzle you sometimes why some of the power fours haven't got on board with a guy that's got your size and your arm strength? And or have you just kind of shrugged it off and say it is what it is? Kind of talk about that approach to it.
I mean, you definitely think about it a little bit, but at the same time, I've shrugged it off. I'm really happy with the opportunity I have. Obviously, that Power 4 stuff is awesome, and that's probably the main goal eventually. But I'm really excited at where I'm at and the opportunities I get. So I definitely wonder sometimes, but like you said, at the same time, I shrug it off, and I'm super, super happy with where I'm at.
Well, and I think part of it too, when we talk about it, it's you haven't thrown a lot in games. You know, I mean, you guys are up 48-0 in the middle of the third quarter. You're not coming out there throwing, so your final stats are 9 for 11 for 180 yards and 3 touchdowns. You know, and stuff that hurts a little bit. But your ability to tuck the ball and run, and you know, you're not afraid of contact. So that's one of the things that I think is a big plus too. Have you had any talks with Coach Perry about playing some D, or you pretty much just stand on one side of the line?
Oh, sometimes in playoffs, I'll be in his ear every once in a while, asking if he needs a little middle linebacker. Coach Richardson, our defense coordinator, is all for it. I don't know about Coach Baldwin though, so Coach Perry's probably not all for it either. So yeah, I've definitely been in their ear, kind of joking, half joking, you know what I mean? But I used to play middle linebacker growing up, all until freshman year, so I definitely still have that itch every once in a while. But I'll probably stay on the offensive side of the ball mostly.
He's way before your time, but I think the best two-way player we've ever had in the Ozarks was Mark Smith at Webb City back in the early 90s or late 80s, early 90s, and he was middle linebacker and quarterback, and he was a quarterback that would pitch the ball, and then he'd go seek somebody out to try to drill him into the ground. You know, there aren't many quarterbacks that do that. Of course, he went on to be an all-SEC linebacker at Arkansas and stuff. And so, but I know that we live in an age of 2 platoon and, you know, keeping guys fresh and all that. Got to be challenging at times for a guy like you that doesn't mind contact, maybe just to get out there a little bit too. But
for sure.
Talk about the mindset of back-to-back state runner-up finishes in Class 6. I mean, so close. Obviously, 2 years ago, it's down to a fourth and short. You know, in the final minute, down deep in the opponent's territory, and you guys come up short. Last year, the opponent had a quarterback that ran for 1 million yards, and there just wasn't much you guys could do to stop it. How much of a motivator is that for this team and guys like you that have been around for the last 2 years?
It's definitely a chip, not only on my shoulder, but Nixa's shoulder, our whole team's shoulder. I mean, we made it to the state championship, but obviously we haven't finished the job, so it's definitely lights a fire underneath us. You can see it in summer workouts. Everybody's working hard. I mean, nobody's taking any reps off. Everybody's working hard, lifting heavy weight, and just striving to get better. I was super proud to see our guys strive to get better each and every day, even the underclassmen. Sometimes that can be a problem. The underclassmen haven't quite learned yet, but even the underclassmen this year, we're pushing some of the upperclassmen, which I was super proud to see. And that's just the culture Coach Perry and Nixa has built. So we're definitely hungry for that ultimate goal, and I'm excited to chase it with the people I've grown up with and our entire team.
You've gone to Nixa schools all your life, you know, and what the atmosphere has become on Friday nights at Nixa home games. For those who haven't been there, I try to tell them it's as close to a college environment as you can possibly get, with the flashing lights, the band, all the promotions, the Nixa Live that Jordan Burns and their people do so well and everything. When you were a kid, it wasn't really that way back when. I mean, you've kind of seen that evolve. What do Friday nights mean to you, especially at Eagle Stadium?
Like I said earlier, it's 100% privilege to play for the Nixa Eagles, even if maybe you're not even on the field. Just that environment, even on the sidelines, it matches. No, I can't imagine you have that feeling anywhere else, especially around here. It's a privilege to be the quarterback of Nixa for 3 years, and I've not taken any of that for granted. I love our community. I love our people. I love how the school gets behind us, the students, parents. It's a football town for sure. So I can't thank the community enough, and all they've done for us, and the stuff they've gotten for us, the indoor, the flashing lights, all that stuff is just awesome. Like I'm sure a lot of kids' dreams for sure.
Well, and we live in a copycat society where somebody does and then it works and it's cool. Somebody else is going to try to do it soon after. And I think that you guys have seen that happen around the COC, with the facilities wars, with the really nice turf fields and now the indoor facilities and things like that. I guess one thing about Nixa and being the quarterback at Nixa, you're going to get everybody's best shot every time you guys go out there. That's got to keep you on your toes, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I like that side that everybody's going to give their best shot against Nixa. I mean, it makes you stay level headed, stay even keeled, and any given Friday night, it can go any way. So you just got to stay. Just because you're Nixa doesn't mean they're going to come out there and roll over. They're going to come out there and give you your best shot, which I love. I love that, and I'm a competitor, so all that stuff is just fires me up for sure.
When did you feel like you developed that, and what was your first love sports wise? At what age and what sport?
My first love was definitely basketball. I used to play a lot of travel AAU basketball. Obviously, I played with Chase Branham, Ethan Brown, he went to Raleigh's at Illinois and is now Colin Pickering.
Did you guys ever lose a game?
Do what?
Did you guys ever lose a game?
Not very often. I don't know how much it means, but in second grade, we were ranked 4th in the nation. So,
wow.
But we played a lot of AAU games, and we didn't lose very often. We had a really good team, and that was definitely my first love. And then finally in 4th grade, I started tackle football, and I haven't really looked back since.
And, of course, baseball, you were just playing it and loving it all the time as well, right?
Yeah, baseball was a lot of fun. We traveled all over the country for that too, with great people. We played with the Overstreets a lot. So baseball was definitely a lot of fun as well. And memories were made all throughout basketball, baseball, and football. So I can't thank the people enough and my parents enough for getting me out there.
How'd you get a shot off with it with Branham and Pickering and all those guys? All you guys, were there enough basketballs for everybody back then?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. Everybody would have like 15, 20 points a game. They couldn't really stop us. So it was definitely a lot of fun playing for that team.
Absolutely. What's the farthest you can throw a football now? Have you ever got out there and just seen, hey, how far can I throw on the fly?
I think the farthest I have thrown a football is 68 yards.
68 yards?
Yeah, I think I can get it. I haven't done it in a while. I think I get 70 with a little bit of wind.
Wow.
Which was
and when was that? Was this in the last year or so or what?
Yeah, it was in the spring. I think the spring, yeah.
So tell me what kind of goals you got for this senior year. You football first, basketball, baseball coming up. What's the senior year look like for Adam McKnight?
Football, the main goal is obviously finishing the job, winning that state championship. Some personal goals is obviously seeing some of those stats maybe going up, some passing yards, touchdowns, completion percentage, all that stuff. And just being able to help lead the team is definitely my main goal. And obviously keep winning games, keep the winning culture over here at Nixa. For basketball, some individual goals would probably be breaking the scoring record. I think I got the rebound record last year. So scoring records hopefully next. And obviously keeping that winning culture there, push for a state championship. Obviously, that's what we want to do in every sport. And baseball, I'm actually pretty excited for as well. We have a lot of returners for baseball. So I'd say just same goals, just individual goals, keeping kind of the stats I had, and if not, make them better and just win games. I mean, I'm excited to compete in all 3 sports.
Coach Blanchett, a better basketball coach or baseball color commentator?
Oh, that's a good question. It doesn't get much better than him commentating on our baseball games. That is comedy gold. I love watching. I will listen back to those games all the time.
Yeah. Do you think he's got a future in that after basketball coaching retirement or not?
I think he definitely does. He needs to hit up ESPN for sure. I'd tune into that every time he was on.
There you go. Well, what about academically? What have you thought about what you want to study in college and what the goal is? If professional football doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm. I actually have 2 totally different paths. One's biology, majoring in biology, and the other is majoring in business. So I definitely need to figure that out because they're 2 totally different things. But those are kind of the 2 what I'm leaning on.
Has your dad finally softened up on telling you to get up if you're down on the field or the floor, or is he still the same Tim McKnight that played for Gary Mack back in the day?
He's still the same Tim McKnight that played for Gary Mack. If you ain't got blood or bones sticking out, you're getting up and we're going.
Is that kind of where that country tough thing came? I mean, you didn't really have a chance not to be for the most part.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he would always tell me you're fine, and I'd believe it. You're good. Let's go.
Very good. Well, Adam, we appreciate your time. Best of luck to you. Look forward to watching you on Friday nights one more time in Nixa and then up the street. Don't have to go very far to go to Missouri
Absolutely.
State. That's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, good luck and look forward to watching you this fall.
Thank you for having me on here.
You bet. We'll see you. Adam McKnight wrapping up one of the great three-sport careers this season with Nixa High School. Just and, you know, I've been around 40 years. My radio partners, Ned and Art, have been around 40 to 50 years. We've seen a little bit of everything come through, and there aren't many kids that are about 6'4", 215 that can throw it 70 yards and have the body strength and the toughness to carry as well. And so hopefully this will be a big year for Adam and obviously a great get from Missouri State and Coach Casey Woods to get that commitment from him and see what he can do with the Bears coming up as well. So as always, a big thank you to our sponsors as well. Thompson Sales have been with us since the beginning. Of course, they have the brand new oil change and tire store over there at the front of the dealership off to the, I guess that'd be the southwest corner of the lot with the cars and everything. Of course, Thompson Sales at 1555 East Independence in South Springfield. They've been in business since 1919. Thompson Sales is your home for the largest selection of Cadillac, Buick, and GMC cars and trucks, new and used. Got a great service department, a body shop, and as we mentioned, they've got their grand opening this week. Matter of fact, on the new oil change facility, which is a quick lube in and out, a chance to get everything done very quickly and get you back on the road. And that's what the Thompson boys are all about. They've been treating everybody like family since they got started in 1919. Go see them for all your auto needs here in Springfield. Also, big thanks to Colton Steakhouse of Springfield, located just down the street from Thompson's, 2020 East Independence. You'll have trouble finding a better meal for a better price in the Ozarks, whether it's their great steaks, their burgers, their barbecue, their salad selection. They got those wonderful hot rolls and the fresh peanuts. It's all good stuff at Colton Steakhouse. Go see owner Thomas Orr and his great staff. Tell them we said hello. Again, Colton Steakhouse, 2020 East Independence in Springfield. And finally, Deadeye Gun in Sparta. They're located 7483 Main Street in Sparta. They're your home for whatever you need, rifles, pistols. You got a big hunt coming up this fall. You need some hunting gear. You need all the, utilities that go along with going out into the woods. They've got it there, Deadeye Gun in Sparta. Jonathan and his folks will take care of you. Visit their website, deadeyegunsupply.com, or go see their store there in downtown Sparta as well. That's going to do it. Again, big thank you to Adam McKnight for his time. Wish him the best of luck this season, and we'll see you next week here on Around the Ozark Sports Scene.